Tēnā koutou, e te whānau. Well, here we are, still at level 3 and potentially through into next week as well. Like most of you are doing at home, we too are trying our best to make sure that we continually navigate this changing landscape. Thank you for keeping your children at home where and when possible. Due to COVID being on our doorstep now, it's obviously more crucial that we adhere to this as much as we possibly can. It has been great to connect with some of you and your children this week via Google Meets and other online learning opportunities. We realise it's a challenge potentially for you, given that most of you are likely managing other children, jobs, and also your usual responsibilities. Thanks to those again that have been able to support and encourage your children at home to engage with the learning. We actually can't do this without you. One thing we've realised is that we haven't been able to connect with you personally for nearly a whole term now, and we've always really valued our parent connections that we have. We're also aware that we've got a really short term this term, and that's even without COVID turning up again and putting us into level 3. Therefore, we're initiating an online meeting opportunity for you, our parents and caregivers. We'd like to offer this for you to connect with classroom teachers next week, regardless of the alert level that we're at. The purpose of this is to discuss the learning program and aspirations for the term. This will take the form of an online Google Meet where you'll be collectively invited to join a session. Our rationale is that with learning taking place off-site, we'd like to give you a general idea of what each learning community's plans are so that you can continue to encourage and engage your children from home. It'll also give you a better idea of what it is that we're trying to achieve this term in each of our spaces. This doesn't mean that you're going to have to spend a lot more time working alongside your children if you can't do it. It's just going to give you a little bit more information so that you can maybe ask them the right questions. Class teachers will email you an invitation for this, and we'll offer a couple of different times that you can join. One will be during the day and there will be another opportunity in the evening as well. We do ask, if you have any questions, we would love you to send those through to the class teachers. Therefore, they'll be able to build these into their conversations that they have with you. So please email the teachers if you have anything that you would like to know. We do hope that you can make one of these sessions. We think they'll be really valuable. In addition to this, you will have received an email earlier this week with a frame-up of what our Term 4 event schedule looks like at each level. The more you know about this now, we feel it the better prepared that your kids will be for any changes. We realise it's hard for them. Lots has changed for them, lots has gone. So we want to give everyone a heads up on what this is going to look like. So make sure you've had a read of that and talk to your kids about it. Finally, we're wishing you a great long weekend in your bubbles. We know you probably had a different version of what Labour weekend would look like, but here we are. We do really look forward to catching up with you next week, if we can. And from us, the TK team, ka kite.